Welcome back. In this video we're going to look a little bit more at conditional statements. So I've just started with a clean script here, and we're going to create a couple of variables to start with. So let's start with age, okay, which is going to be equal to, say, 15, and we'll say local, and we're going to say movie rating equals M. Alright, so we're going to look at a little problem here of someone being allowed into the movies. So the condition of seeing an M-rated movie is that a person's age is 15 or older. So we can say if age is greater than or equal to 15, then we can say print you can watch the M-rated movie. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're evaluating this statement. Is this true? And as we can see, this should be true because age is, well, it's actually equal to 15, but it's greater than or equal to. So let's save that and see what it does. You can watch the M-rated movie. However, with conditional statements, this is not always true. So if this is not true, we want to give our users some feedback, and we can use the else statement to do that. So if we type in here else, and notice that it's inside this end, so it's part of this one statement, we can say print you are too young to watch the movie. Alright, so in order to make that false, we can change this to be 10. So age is now less than this, so this will be false. It will skip this line of code and it will come down here. So we'll save that. You are too young to watch the movie. So the idea of conditional statements is that they allow us to make decisions in our code based on whether things are true or false. Alright, they're like switches, and they are incredibly useful, and you can nest these things together as well, so you can have lots and lots of these with lots and lots of conditions. So for instance, if we can add in more things here, so if you are 15 and movie rating equals M. Alright, so in this case, this has to be true and this has to be true. So if we change this to G, it's going to fail. Alright, you are too young to watch this movie. So it doesn't make sense here. However, if we change this to or, let's see what happens here. You can watch the M-rated movie. Now I didn't change any of the other variable ages, etc. What it did is it said if this is true or this is true. So if this one is true and this one's false, this whole statement will evaluate to true. So now let's just move this. If we take this part here and put it at the end, you don't have to do this if you get confused, but I'm just saying if this is in the opposite order, let's see if that still works. It does. Alright, so even though when it got to here it said if the movie rating is equal to M, which it's not, it's false, it still evaluated this one over here. Alright, so you can have more than one condition. You can have two conditions joined with and there are other things that we can do as well. But that will give you the general idea of how to use conditional statements, and we will move on to functions in the next video, which This is where we start to get into the really useful code. So I'll see you then. Okay.